Well, hello everybody and welcome. Thanks for watching. Today's topic, beer review in Brewery Row in Las Vegas. Now, I was out in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago and I took a day to hit the breweries out there. All right, so there's an area I didn't even know until I went out there. But number one, I didn't even know Las Vegas had an arts district, but they do. And that arts district is also hopping with breweries. They've got like 10 breweries, 9 or 10 breweries within that zone that they call their arts district. So just Google it, just Google Las Vegas Brewery Row Arts District. You'll see a map and you'll see all the breweries there. Now, what I did was I hit 3 of them, okay? I can't hit all 10 in one day. I guess I could, but, I wanted to still remember what the heck I did. Okay, so anyway, I hit 3 of them. And what I did was I ordered flights at all 3. And I basically tried to order the same kind of beers at all 3 breweries. Why? Because those are the beers that I like. IPAs, sours if they have them, and or stout if they have them. Okay, so I sampled those 3 for my flights. Now, maybe you don't drink that kind of beer, and that's perfectly fine. I figure basically what I'm giving you in this review is the atmosphere of the joint and how I felt about the beers that I did order. Okay, I figure if they made those beers crappy, they're probably not gonna make the beers you like very well. And vice versa. Like if they made the beer styles that I like pretty well, well then they're probably pretty good across the board. Some breweries are gonna miss here and there on a type. Good luck, right? Nothing's perfect. Now, really quickly, what I want to tell you about is I didn't want to drive around either. And what I did was I took a shuttle. They have a shuttle that goes from the strip to the arts district, and you can also use that shuttle for the brewery run. Oh, where's the arts district, right? The arts district is at the far south end of the strip, way down where by where the Strat is, Bob Stupak's old Stratosphere Tower. They have a big a roller coaster on top and whatnot. Okay, they're way down at that end where the strip ends and then a little further past. You can walk. I discovered it's a walkable distance to go from there to the first brewery at the Arts District. You can actually do the walking and it's not super far. I parked at the Strat because they have free parking, which is one of the new things that they do in Vegas now. Everybody charges to park. I believe in free parking when I can get it, and the Strat had it. Now, I might not do that again, though, because I did park in their free parking, and I guess there's a reason. Their free parking garage was kind of sketchy, kind of beat up and not well maintained. I didn't feel scared, but I didn't feel like it was the best parking garage to leave my car. Maybe next time pay money or Uber or something. But okay, so picking up, I drove to the Strat and I parked my car there, and the shuttle pickup was very, very convenient. Right outside the casino, I waited less than 5 minutes, hopped on the shuttle, and the guy drove me right over there. As I mentioned, it's easy walking distance, so it was only a few minutes in the shuttle. All right, so you go to the very first brewery that's there, which is BNaker Brewing Company. They ended up being my favorite of all the breweries that I stopped at. I really liked them because they had a nice brewery layout. It was very attractive. The architecture, they had the giant brewery tanks that you could see. They had a big drinking area. They had a large patio area. They had a medium-sized patio area out in front. And they also had a bar that you could sit at that was close to an open window. So I really enjoyed having an open air bar that I could sit at in these times of pandemic and viruses. Having open air is valuable to me. All right, so I ordered a flight, and I had IPAs, a sour, and a stout. All of the beers were very good. Excellent beers, all brewed in-house. That's all I wanted. I didn't want any outside beer. And they were great. The sour was particularly delicious. It was like, I think, a sour with tangerine, something like that. That was really very good. So, and their stout was really good, as a matter of fact. I plan later to go back and buy a growler of it to take back to the room where we were staying for just later drinking. It was very good. Beer good, architecture good, layout good, service good. The gals behind the bar were super friendly. They were attentive. Everything top notch. BNaker Brewing. All right. Next was a short, maybe about a block and a half walk. And the next one up was Nevada Brewing Company. Nevada Brewing and Hudl Brewing are right next door to each other. Nevada Brewing, brewer number 2, it was the least favorite of my 3 stops. Number 1, super crowded inside, way crowded. And it was full of college football crowd. I was there during the baseball playoffs, and none of their TVs had the baseball game on. So at any rate, no big deal, because I wasn't going to be inside because it was just very crowded. You had to squeeze to walk like this. Some people dig that. I don't. Okay, so now the outside drinking patio area was going to be my spot, so that's where I went. The outside drinking patio area, really pretty nice. Well spaced out, big tables with umbrellas and sprinkler system. So that was very, very nice for hanging out. About the beer, no sours, no stouts. So there you go. They didn't even have a big variety of beers. I ordered a couple of IPAs, and I forgot what else I ordered. Didn't matter, because all of the beers tasted below average. Just nothing to write home about. I don't recommend this place at all. The other thing about it, the one thing that they had redeeming was they had this big giant pretzel that they sell, and that was very good. That pretzel was very tasty. I think the other thing that everybody digs about that place is the open patio leads out to a gate to the sidewalk, right? And people were in circles right outside the gate in little pot smoking circles. People would come out and they'd, smoke a big blunt right outside the brewery on the sidewalk. And they were taking their drinks out onto the sidewalk as well. I don't know if that's legal in Vegas or not for me to determine, but I'm pretty sure that's not legal in LA. You can't just form a circle in the front of the brewery and smoke joints. And the breweries would not allow you to take their drinks off the premises. But that happens there, or at least that happened there that Saturday that I was there at Nevada Brewing. I don't recommend it, though. Beer was crap. And if you're going there for beer, walk right by it. And go to the third brewery that I went to, which was Hudl Brewing. They had IPAs and a stout, and they didn't have any sours, though. But they had a lot of different flavored kind of beers. So they made up for it with having a variety. I had like a cream soda beer that was actually really pretty good, surprisingly good, and a couple of IPAs. So the beers that they made there were tasty. I had a pineapple flavor. I think it was a Hefeweizen. No, it was a wheat beer. I was confused those. It was a wheat beer, and it was kind of flavored with pineapple, and I enjoyed that too. So they had a really very decent beer. The patio outside was also nice and big, but I went inside because I wanted to watch the baseball game. The TVs were inside. Sparsed out tables. You didn't have to be crowded. And so I felt very comfortable. Service, again, really good at that place. Everybody friendly. They were knowledgeable about their beer. They were very helpful. So I'd recommend Hudl as a place to stop. So there's my 3 breweries that I stopped in: BNaker, Nevada Brewing, and Hudl. By that time I had flights at all 3 breweries, and I was feeling pretty good. And I was good and done with my brewery tour. So I stopped at a little corner Mexican taco place. Got myself a big carne asada burrito to take back to the room and got my growlers of beer to go. And it made for a really pleasant Saturday in Vegas where I didn't have to spend any money at the tables. All right. Thanks for watching. That's my quick review. 10 breweries in that area, so I could easily go back and hit another 3 next time. And when I do, I'll be sure to update you guys and let you know what I experienced. Las Vegas, Arts District, Brewery Row. Recommended for your beer tour when you're in Vegas. See you guys. Peace.